Welcome back to Great Day Washington. There's been a lot of talk about the new tax laws. Are you confused about them? Do you know if you're going to benefit?
Well, here are some tips on what you can do now, today, to save taxes when you file. In just a few short months is financial expert Navi Dowdy. Welcome.
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 All right, we're all excited about these tips, so let's get to it. What are your tips for helping us all save money?
Well, let me say first, I've been helping wealthy people manage their money and save taxes for over 45 years. And the new tax bill, I've got to tell you, is the biggest change in the last half century.
Oh, wow.
And you have to really pay attention or you can lose a lot of money.
Okay.
So I've come up with 8 tips for your viewers. Number 1, get your last year's tax return, take it to your tax professional, have them calculate where you'd be at if you had last year's income with this year's rules. Oh. And you'd be surprised, a lot of the people we did that for this year are losers because they lost so many deductions.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting.
So,
losers in the tax area.
Tax area.
Okay.
So your tax professional must be up to date on these new laws.
Well, they
That's
are.
what I'm saying. Okay.
If not, you need a new
I'm
one.
not a tax professional. I don't know.
They're up to date.
Okay.
So depending on the answer to that calculation, then you can do some of the following things, maybe all of them. First one, take next year's contributions to charity, bring them into this year. Do the same thing with your medical procedures. If you have some impending medical procedures, see if you can get those done before the end of the year. In other words, double up every other year because they raised the standard deduction to $24,000. So you want to one year have the deductions and the next year use the standard deduction.
Okay.
Number 3, make sure that you have your retirement contributions in before the end of the year so that you can wipe that money right off the bottom line of your taxable income. If you have your own business, you don't have to have it in before the end of the year, but you do have to have it set up. You have to have the account set up.
Okay.
Number 4, your parents may be paying, this is particularly true with baby boomers, your parents may be paying down a lot of money for medical expenses and long-term care expenses and not able to use those deductions. Billions of deductions are lost because nobody gets to use them. You can get those. The kids can get those deductions.
Oh, well, you can get your parents' medical deductions because they're probably not making enough to take it.
If they can't use them, no point in them having really negative taxable income. Number 5, pay your kids to work in your business.
I like this one. And I asked you, I said, can I set up my 5-year-old? And you said, he really has to work.
They
The
have
kids
to
really have to work.
do some work, right. So I was telling this lady, she says, wow, that really blows up my tax return. But think of it, under the new tax rule, the first $12,000 for every person that's getting paid is tax-free. So imagine 2 parents, 3 kids, that's 5 times 12 is $60,000. Wow. The first $60,000 isn't even taxable, and then the next $77,000 is only at 10 to 12%. Now, if you want to really blow up your tax return, take some of that money you're paying to the kids, put it in a Roth IRA for them. Then you've magically made a Roth IRA tax deductible, and it's tax-free for them forever.
These tips are really good, and I want the folks to know at home, you can go to navidowdy.com to get more information, Navy with an I. So thank you for sharing that.